Thank you for joining us on this webinar about life settlements. Very important BAM risk management and overall risk management topic. And what I'd like to do is introduce Eric Tenenbaum, the managing partner of Genesis Asset Advisors and one of our BAM risk management strategic partners. Eric?
Thank you very much, Aaron. Pleasure to be with you all today. My name is Eric Tenenbaum, as Aaron mentioned. I'm the managing partner for Genesis Asset Advisors in New York. And today we're going to present a webinar on life settlements, what every professional must know, the new tool for private clients, business entities, and nonprofits. By way of introduction, just a brief overview, we're going to talk a little bit about our firm and who we are, the life settlement industry, basic concepts in terms of how it evolved and what it's about, our role within the life settlement market, the fiduciary obligation that you as advisors have to your clients, compliance issues, and at the very end some case studies to see what the practical applications are. Genesis Asset Advisors is a leading life settlement brokerage which was established in 2007. What we do at our firm is we assist policy owners and advisors who represent them in terms of selling off unneeded or unaffordable life insurance policies which they no longer want to maintain. Much like other assets, when that asset is no longer wanted, there's an opportunity to sell the asset. And life insurance, which is today recognized as an asset, the same can be done with. Our firm works with life insurance agents, CPAs, wealth advisors, business owners, individuals, trustees, and we have a special platform specifically for the nonprofit community. We'll talk a little bit about all of these individuals a little bit later, but first I'd like to just give you a little bit of an introduction in terms of what the life settlement market is about. A life settlement is the sale of an existing life insurance policy for an amount higher than the cash surrender value and less than the death benefit. It allows a policy owner to come up with an exit strategy if the policy is not going to result in a claim post the death of an insured. The history of the life settlement industry goes back over 100 years. It resulted from a United States Supreme Court ruling in the case of Grigsby versus Russell. And in that case, the United States Supreme Court determined that a life insurance policy, much like any other asset, can be transferred for value. And it took about 90 years until the market actually evolved. That was due to it really being applicable to certain kinds of life insurance products. But by the late 80s, early 90s, and that most certainly in the last 10, 15 years, it really has picked up in terms of an alternative asset class. The most important thing to know about life settlements is why a person may settle a life insurance policy. Generally, that falls into one of four categories. Number one, a life insurance policy which is no longer affordable. Very often a policy that was taken out many years prior is just not affordable anymore. And until now, there was generally no other option in terms of your life insurance policy. You would either lapse it or you would do what was called a cash surrender. But that cash surrender was for a very nominal amount, and the life settlement industry created a market where someone could actually sell the policy for an amount that was a lot more attractive than surrendering it and, of course, letting it lapse. Like I mentioned, if a person can't afford a life insurance policy, or if they don't want a life insurance policy anymore, they don't need a life insurance policy anymore, this is a strategy, a wonderful strategy that can be used for clients and businesses and nonprofits or any other policy owner for that life insurance policy if it's no longer needed. We're going to talk about the other option, which is a term policy, which potentially would not be converted, and what the application is for term products.